Alright, hey guys, good to see ya. We are back with House Flipper. Let's do this. They did have some kind of a big patch, you guys, so we are going to read through that. We'll at least look at it. I'm hoping it might address some of our crashing we've been having. I also know that our other Scooby-Doo level did have some issues as well, so I don't know if that's just the Scooby-Doo DLC itself acting up or what, but anyway, there's some type of issue with reflection stuff. We didn't really have that problem. Some type of, at the beginning of April, Pinnacle will be visited by a magician performing a disappearing trash can act using a hat. For some reason, this act is not recommended as a player's order to rabbit fur. You may notice temporary auto regression during this time. Please be cautious. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this means. I'm assuming it's like their early April Fool's joke, but it's a little early for that, I guess. Unity engine upgrade, so that's really nice. Disk warning threshold was raised. Issues with third player, not okay, we haven't had that. Okay, yeah, because some of this other stuff is past stuff, so this is really what they were messing with this time. Anyway, let's go. Let's get on to it. Okay, we're back at our house. Maybe we should, try to be, like, in a less conspicuous area. I doubt that'll change anything. Alright, back to Double Trouble. Turned hospital, you guys. We still have some work to do inside, and then we will head outside. I'm hoping to get that, at least that far. I know last episode I thought we could, but, I had a lot more to do than I was expecting, so I'll kind of walk you guys through what we did mess with already. We did make ramps, wheelchair ramps, stairs. I know these are crazy looking. I gotta fix the curve on some of these. I know there's a way to make it perfectly angular. I'm just not that smart to do it right now. We readjusted this and lifted the whole thing. Also, one like, thank you guys. We made all this level. The plan is to make this like a cafeteria area, receptionist here. We did build a makeshift elevator system. There's not really an easy way to make an elevator in this game, so we just made a chair lift to the second floor. We are going to... Probably should have watched back and think about what I was trying to do. I think we are still going to make this a spot where patients can eat. Because there really isn't one for the psych ward side, so I'm guessing that's why we added this. We are going to add a shower in here and make it a full bath for this area, which we were able to, oh my god. We're going to make a little reception area here. 2 likes, thank you guys. We have rooms here. We're going to make other office-like areas here. I'm still planning on making this a waiting room area, because here is the other access area for the chairlift here. For when they come up. And then you can wheel them off the ramp, and they are at this level where they can get helped. 3rd level. More rooms. I'm going to kind of imitate the downstairs if I can, or I might, I don't know, I might make this a teeny bit different with just curtains. We'll see. Doctor's office in there. I'm going to make this a nurse's office in here. I keep going through the wrong doors. Nurse's office. It has glass so that they can see patients and what's going on. This is area for the psych ward level 2 here. They're going to get a bathroom in here. There's 3 different rooms here. Director's office with access to this is like be another nurse area. Maybe where the ward themselves hangs out at, I guess. And then you could work out. And then last but not least, up here, some of the stuff we had already done the prior episode, but we did make a laundry room / we're going to have like some brooms and things, a little cleaning area here. This is going to be surgical ward where students can learn watching surgeries. Back here is going to be the surgeon's office. And then medicine here will be locked up. And then high-level ward, security ward here. With the bathroom attached here. And guards or whoever is going to be in here. Office area. And that's kind of it. Oh yeah, we did also finish up the roof. The roof is much nicer looking, and we leveled that off as well and added some embellishing on the side. We're gonna carry the bubble effect across the whole thing. I know you can kind of just barely see that there, but essentially this like motif type overhang, I guess, we're going to carry that across and try to bring this aesthetic to that side. We didn't make an upper window for that one to match this. And I had kind of thought about it. I'm not sure if I might want to maybe make a bubble window for the top one so it carries it all the way across, and we'll leave the rest more updated. Hey, Wade. Thank you for the like, by the way. How's it going? And yeah, guys, that's that. That's what we're working with here. So, we need to work on second floor. And then I think we are pretty good to go. We will keep this closed off. So we got this figured out. There will be a shower in here. Third floor. This is it here. So, only thing I realized with this is, do we want to put their bathroom area in this one and then just make curtains or something? I'm not... Not entirely sure what I want to do here. Feeling sick. I'm sorry to hear that, Wade. Like a cold or the flu? What's going on? Just drink, like, as much water as humanly possible, and make sure you lay down, and maybe some soup. Soup's always good. Yeah, this is figured out. I think what I was thinking about is whether or not we wanted to... Well, no, we can't, because this is going to be their bathroom. If we put the shower there, toilet, and a sink, could we make a pass-through here? I mean, they're never going to be out unattended, so I guess technically this could share a bathroom area. I don't know about that. Then I feel like someone could try to break out somebody. Oh, you know what? I just realized. We'll add it right now so I don't forget. We should probably add security cameras. There's security cameras, isn't there? Ah, yes. Perfect. You always gotta have everyone watching. Could probably do some of each. 4 likes. Thank you, Harry. How's it going? I mean, I guess right there? Man, this place is gonna be nuts for security. In a usual corpo sense, I don't think the director's office would have a camera. That's usually the case. Not too bad. I think we're on the last leg of trying to organize the interior rooms, and then I think we can actually go outside and start working on that. I'm kind of in a pickle about adding a bathroom on this floor. I think I'm just going to put it in this corner, and that'll kind of help me lay out maybe 2 patient rooms, I guess. Because I feel like each floor needs to have a bathroom. There is a bathroom on this side for this psych ward here, but I don't think I wanted to share this area. So, yeah, I think we'll just make a room. Bathroom in this corner here. We'll go perfect square. Enough for a okay size shower, a toilet, and a sink. Yeah. See about this. Not too crazy, you know, just a little something. And then if we need to off of this, we could... I think I'm going to do curtain partitions instead of actual rooms. I think there should be an area where that's the case. Maybe more of like a emergency type situation where you're not actually in a room yet, but you're, you know... Shower, toilet. No, it's gotta be out just a little bit more. Let's do like 2. We have to be able to fit a sink in here with a door. We must be able to fit everything in here. Also, we can't really mess with it like we did downstairs because the way the door is shaped on this one is different. So I can't scoot the door over like we did the other room. So we'll have to just rework this. Besides, every floor shouldn't be like exactly the same. Did I put a solid door on one of these that I could steal? Nope, I did not. I think we were just using this. Although I fear what color we chose because I don't really remember. We went with this one. I don't know, we could always cover this in metal, but this feels like the most hospital-y looking door ever, so... Alright, even if it's not the toilet we choose, let's just put a toilet in here so we've got the visibility for later that this is going to be a bathroom. Okay. Desks area here. Technically, we could maybe make like a hallway and then each one would be a room. Make like a hallway bathroom. Actually, we could maybe do that. Hold on. How far can I go before it becomes uncomfortable here? Is that too close? I don't think it is. Build up. This building is not up to code, by the way. Not up to code in the slightest. You have to get your taxes done today. Yeah, Jawa and I have to do ours too. I think that's always just like what it is, you know? You gotta... No one wants to, but you gotta. Which sucks. If I were to... Let's just assume it's this. Still makes the corner. Do I like this? It's not ideal, but I mean, this will probably have to just work. We could always add a window up top so it's not so, enclosed feeling, I guess. I might be reworking this. Let's just mess with it for a little bit. 5 likes, thank you guys. Oh, we gotta add a door to this. You know what? This should still be able to put a door under it. Yes, 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 we can. 6 likes, thank you guys. Patient room 1. Thaco, how's it going? This will be quite interesting. Oh, it got brighter. Nice. Appreciate that game. It was getting a little dark for comfort here. Okay. Okay, we do this. Hey, Ilse, good to see you too. All right. See, but if I were to do that though, that still doesn't fix my problem. It does not fix my main issue here. What did we do with that other side again? Hold on. No, that needs to be there, and this has to be here. Okay. Change of plans. What I'm going to do instead... I am going to... You know what? Let's save. I'm going to make this room smaller, and we will attach this bathroom to this, I guess. Hey Kim, I've played Planet Zoo today, it's great. I got bank robbed twice in 10 minutes, but the sandbox is great. It's still a challenge, but so fun. I think you'd love it. Okay, I'll have to check it out then. Thanks for getting back to me on that. I was curious. It looks like something I would like. And I like animals too, so it just seemed like everything would work out. All in one package. Oh, I hate this. I don't like the way this is working out. You know what? Technically, we could move the door back over again if we really wanted to. And then we could just make it the same as downstairs. Just the only issue with downstairs is we... Oh, that still wouldn't work. That still would not work because I would need a bathroom still. Okay, okay, hold on. I got it. I think I got it. So let's... First things first, let's build this out to be a little different. We'll scoot the door over. Do you mean bankrupt? Like you ran out of money? Like you went bankrupt? And it's okay, I have those kind of word foibles all the time. I think of one word and I can't quite describe it, and then JWoww jumps in with what it is. Oh yes, I've been there. Plenty of times. So if we do this, the door opens. I was trying to give this doctor a closed door, but maybe we just give him an arch to walk through, kind of like the nurse's station. I mean, technically he has to have immediate access to patients, so... He doesn't deserve privacy right now. He's not quite paid that high enough for money there. And then we will change the aesthetic of this to be plastic and white for now. I don't think that's the official color of this area just yet, but it's gonna kind of be for now until I decide on what we're doing. Okay. That feels better. Nurses area. Main doctor. Door is now moved. Which means I can now bring this across. So let's... We will fix this in a second. Yeah, this will work. Okay. And I think these are as long as the ones downstairs too, so that shouldn't be a problem. We need to destroy this. Also, I may or may not have fixed stream elements. I was having some trouble with, like, the stream kept crashing last week and stuff like that, and a few of, like, the alerts weren't going off, like if anyone subbed or tipped or anything, and I wasn't quite sure what that issue was. I kind of just reinstalled everything and reapplied the browsers, like, for the alerts and everything, and when I simulated it, it seems like it should work now, so I hope that's the case, because I really hate that it doesn't go off when it should be. And as far as this game's concerned, for anyone who wasn't in earlier, they did do a big patch for this game. I mean, the patch included some issues that we weren't really experiencing, but I hope that it kind of optimized it so it doesn't keep crashing. At least that's my hope, because I'm getting frustrated that this particular level is crashing quite a bit. I'm not sure if that's just the Scooby-Doo DLC itself, because we did have a lot of crashing for the amusement park location, so I hope it fixed it. My hope is that it got fixed. Oh, excuse me. I need to go up that high. Alright, let's fit 3 more rooms in here. And I thought about it. What if we could get rid of the glass here and here and just make a bathroom in this corner? Even though aesthetically from the front it wouldn't quite match, but I mean, it doesn't have to match all the way through. I would have loved it if it could have, but that is not the case. I don't know how these rooms are going to get laid out right now, so actually we should probably just take care of that. Oh, you know what? We need the beds in here. That was a good way to measure last time. And I know the beds that I'm choosing, these look like the most hospital-y beds to me. We don't really have, like, high-tech, more updated hospital beds. We're just going to use these, like, 1930s version beds here. It is what it is. I still want a room where you can go in between the bed and the wall. It's gonna be tight. So there's already a lot of space on that side. Let's give them a little extra space. Let's just say some of these hospital areas are not meant for long stays, alright? also to say that these hospitals do not have, Oh, no. Oh, I hate when it does this. There we go. I'm now trapped, though. Okay, please let me out. Can you imagine just bricking yourself in? Oh, this fatter door looks very nice. Actually, then again, you kind of need, like, a fatter door to, like, if you need to get a wheelchair in the room, but this seems a little excessive. Oh my god. Okay, hold on. I don't know, should we have fat hospital door instead? We might need to. Well... maybe one could be... we'll just use the regular doors. We will just use regular doors. Why? There we go. Okay. Let's see if that made it in there. Okay. Sure. Alright. I think that'll just have to work. I do like adding these top windows here. They're, to me, just high enough where it's not too, revealing, but it still kind of lets some light in. Otherwise, it's just a dark room, you know? This room got the short end of the stick, I fear. Alright, and then let's give them one in here. There. It'll just have to work. Okay. So, other rooms. We need to delete these to then add, can I move this and have it still seal that? We can. Same with this one. Let's put a bathroom in here. It's not gonna be a very big bathroom. I might have to take away this other window here too. Hey Dragon, how's it going? Well, there's no way. There is just no way we're gonna fit a shower in there. So, with that being said, let's move this. So I really don't want to get rid of that other window. The other doctor's window must stay. Okay, if we do this. Up. Okay. And then across. That should be enough space for a shower, toilet, and sink. I think. And we'll just copy this again. This should work. This should work fine. Maybe not quite that far. Maybe like right here. No, never mind. I lied. Everyone's gonna be able to see in there from the other thing, so I guess that's not gonna quite work. It works for the other one because it's the highest one, but I think this will just have to be an enclosed bathroom here. You know what? Maybe one on the top. One on the top. Oh my god, can you imagine after we go through all that toil to fix the outside and do all this stuff, we make like a peeping Tom situation? Oh boy. Hey DJ, good. How about yourself? Hey, I saw you did a pretty long stream yesterday. Almost 4 hours? Nice. Alright, we'll put a toilet in here so it's our reminder that it's a bathroom. We will come back to it later. Okay, so we have... Technically, this is the 3rd floor done. We've got patient rooms, their bathroom. This would be like a open area for the nurses to do nurse stuff. So now that we're here, what other things are we missing here that we would want to redesign or treat differently? Because otherwise, if we go outside and have to change stuff, I really don't want to go back and redo something. Ooh, actually, we could, since we lost a window over here, let's carry one over here. And right here. Perfect fit. All right, there we go. All right. So, done. So let's walk through the whole place to see what we're missing or not missing. I think that's our best bet, because otherwise I don't think we'll be able to really truly figure out what we want to do here, or if we missed anything. Aesthetics aside, we want to make an alcove that'll match this side, like we did over there. That is fairly easy to do. In fact, let's maybe just do that right now. We'll start it right here. Maybe we'll make it double. Doing good, yeah. I decided to go a bit longer because I was running around trying to find the 3rd part for a detonator. Gotcha. Sometimes it happens that way. I gotta see what this looks like again. Okay, so they made it however big they wanted and stretched it. So you know what? Now that I'm seeing this here, let's just make this... Actually, you know what? Let's destroy this real quick. We'll make it a bigger... Well, no, because we kind of want to hug the thing, so... We'll get rid of the top half and rechange that. Let's fill this in so it's flush with the wall. Is this as tall as this one? Or am I messing up here? I know we have this. I might be putting this too high. Well. Oh, and you know what I just realized? We have a platform here for this. Oh, you know what we'll do? You know what we will do? We'll just make it a half. We'll make it like a half arch thingy, so it'll still match, but not, like, totally, and then maybe just put a pillar instead. That works. Okay. Like I said, the aesthetics of this isn't going to be perfect. It will have its differences, that is for sure. In fact, we should maybe, you know what? So that way there's a cover over this. Let's carry this all the way over, maybe. And then we would just have to bridge this to be bubbly on that. Because then if you're, you know, taking a wheelchair up here, it's raining or something, you have some kind of cover here. Yeah, let's do that. Or just using the ramp in general, not just wheelchair in it. Okay. What else? Let's double it. We'll probably be taking the edge off that in a second if we decide to do the other aesthetic here. Also, 7 likes. Thank you, guys. We need the curve. Need this guy. So if we do this... Oh, no. I picked the wrong one. I need this one. Is that as far as it goes? It might be as far as it lets me go. Let's take this down a little bit. We will round the top edge off later. So if we do that, the door is already established. That is a lift. So then do we want to add an additional window or round windows maybe on the top of this? Actually, does this go all the way to the edge? It doesn't. Okay, so let's add some circle windows around this then. Let's steal these. These should be just small enough to work here. I hope. No, it kind of has to be that, so maybe across the top instead. Let's at least try to line it up with the window, I guess. It's gonna be kind of weird. Could also put some in this, too. But I guess that reveals patient stuff, huh? We'll leave it alone. But there's that. I almost want to make this just a regular window so that it carries this aesthetic over to this side, too. So that everything isn't just all round window. In fact, maybe we should do that for a couple of the patient rooms. Let's do that. Oh my gosh, I keep hitting the wrong thing here. Because this is just a lobby. So having like a door here for the lobby is fine. With like the funk aesthetic, let's maybe get rid of this one too. I should have just stole those out of there. It's fine. We'll add a bigger pane window here. The other ones are kind of on the edge instead. I know for certain that I am going to be changing this other thing here. I just... Oh. Hold on. It's a little too tall. We gotta change this. I love the way this looks, but it's just not going to work with what we're doing. We also have this pit that goes to... Oh, you know, I thought about this the other night. Can I put a vent over this? My issue is all the vents are probably tiny. Yeah, they are tiny. What about this one? Because I had a kind of a fun idea. If we made this like an escape route where like the high security prisoner could escape, maybe, and uses the vent to leave. But I don't have a, I need like a grate. I don't have a grate to use. You got a gift at work. Nice, DJ. What did you get? Oh, you know what? I just thought of something. What if instead, because I could lay this flat, right? I'm almost certain I can change the orientation. Oh my gosh. So let's do this. We have, maybe we have like construction guys working on something. Can I turn this like askew a little bit? Come on, let me just do what I want to do here. Oh, darn it. Hey, Worst. How's it going? Oh, it's not gonna let me do it. You know, this is fine. We'll do this. Do we have cones? I don't have cones. I can't change the orientation of this. Maybe like something like this. Okay, well that kind of gives me an idea then. So then let's figure out this building next. And we will maybe extend like a community pool thing and then maybe like a little garden area or something for the patients, something like that. I do like the way this looks, but it's not working with the vibe anymore. We gotta change it. Looks like a hoodie. Can't tell from inside the package. You didn't open it? Does it have a fun design on it or anything? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here. First things first, I think we need to get rid of these for this moment. We need to carry this wall over here, so actually let's just do that. We'll add lights and stuff later. For now, I just need to get this kind of figured out here. Oh, got it in the middle of work. Okay, gotcha. Lawnmower time. Oh. How far can I go? Oh, never mind. We'll probably need this because I'm about to demolish a bunch of stuff here. Alright, though, it needs to be just a smidge higher. I don't know, should they even have an exit over here? They probably shouldn't, to be honest with you. They should not have an exit. But maybe we do make something? I don't know. I don't have a cool enough door to go out there with. Except like a dungeon door. That's not gonna work. Even like a gate. Like, why would we want a gate door for? You know what I mean? Maybe this one? It doesn't seem very secure. It doesn't seem very secure is my thing, but I guess. Let's maybe make that black. Hold on. So if I go back to the door, up, back to the door. This part will make white. I guess that could work, sure. I mean, we really don't have another choice, so it'll just have to do. And it'll have to look like a fake door, because we, it would be uneven if we just put it there. It's gonna be like that, huh? Okay. If we were to break this, so it needs to be like a size 3 then. Now let's try. Very well then, game. We'll have to use the Funko brick to finish this, I think. How come? It's not tall enough? Is that what you're telling me? Then I won't be able to put my glass on top, which is a real bummer. So what's going on here? Why are you doing this? Never mind. I guess we will just have to pick a normal door. Honestly, I'm tempted to do this, but of course it'll work that way. I guess. Alright, let's do like this. Did not mean to walk across that. Oh, it will work. Okay, let's keep it like that then. Nice. So you know what is genuinely messed up in fiction? A guy with a magical godlike powers getting taken out by a guy with a gun? Is that what you experienced yesterday, DJ? I'm guessing Resident Evil broke that wall situation there. Still need to go. And all this stuff. Absolutely makes sense. This will not fall down on itself here. I'll need this anyway, so I guess let's get rid of this. We'll need this to cover the wall. In fact, let's do that right now. Kinda, but not. So, a different game then? Oh, I didn't mean to do this. Ah, shoot. Can I reach that? That would be why we had the other item here, but that's fine. Just let me climb on the lawnmower, please. Don't do this. Ah, darn it. Man, you're supposed to be breaking gravity. Why are you being so useless here? Lawnmower. Okay. Let's try this again. There. Alright. Can't really go too far here, but... Alright, well... At least the door didn't glitch shutting and closing, so I guess that'll work. Hey, Mira, how's it going? Okay, I have an idea. I can still climb up here? I can. Okay. Stairs for the patients to come down into, so this needs to be enclosed. This cannot be open. Like so. We will add another security door. Because whoever needs to come in through here needs to be able to go up and down the steps. That goes down to the other... you know what? So then what we can do... Because that'll still be a door where they can go in there. Do we want an additional door here? I don't think we do. Let's get rid of that. This goes down to the lab area. This is cool, but I need this to be open just for right now. We can always fix stuff later. I bought Planet Crafter. It's like Subnautica, but in space. Planet Crafter. I'll write that down. Hold on, let's write it down. Planet Crafter. Okay, thank you, Mira. I'll check that out later. So do we need that here? This bar? I don't know. I need this closed up. This is staying. Someone walks in. There is a receptionist desk, a waiting area. Maybe like an area where they'll admit somebody. So you know what? We'll assume a desk is going to be right here. So let's just... Well, or they need to get their lab work done, but they're never going to go down there, though. I don't know. I gotta give myself, like, little place markers, or I'm gonna forget what I wanted to do for this. So let's maybe act as if we're gonna have a computer here. And then we will add a receptionist desk here. There's a door here. Let's just make it a glass door. Without the powdered glass on there, though. Just make it normal glass. For some reason, very foggy glass. I think this needs to be black for it to be... Oh. Not that. I meant the glass part. There you go. I know that seems counterintuitive, but it has to be black to be totally see-through, you guys. Just for anyone that needs to know. If you're having a frustrated time trying to make it look like it's see-through, that is the color you want. Of course, we need a keypad. I might want to turn this around. I'm not sure if I want the door to go in like that, although technically I feel like it should. Yeah, I guess. I might be changing that later. There, so there's a security thing to get into there. Patients can come from the upstairs, which will be an eating area for them. Like a cafeteria, a little hangout room. Let's maybe stretch the pool all the way across, and then we expand this out sideways and forward. We can still put this, like, door thing back, maybe? Also, 8 likes. Thank you, guys. Because I do like the thought of the patient still having a way to, you know, enjoy things. I don't think it's fair to, like, block someone out of stuff. Alright, if we're doing that, we need to enclose this. But I suppose they don't really need, like, a crazy big pool either. I kind of like the thought of it being open, too. That's nice. Sell this real quick. Let's expand this. Let's sell these. And then we are going to destroy that to make it open for a second here. We're going to redesign the whole thing. How far up do we want to go, though? It still has to be able to be walked under, so maybe just one more? I think I'm gonna redo this too. I didn't mean to knock that down like that. And yes, we are gonna cover the bottom. Oh, I forgot that there's stuff up there. Where did that just go? There it is. Okay. I almost want to get rid of these. And we will do longer windows or something. Like I mentioned before, like, bring the aesthetics from the other side to this side, vice versa. Oh, there's another hook there. Get rid of this. Fix this. That's kind of like that, except add in power or magic system instead. So where are you referencing this from, DJ? Like, what are you watching that's making you question the like the source material validity? You know what I mean? I might have to destroy this too. Well, if we are going to keep this part of the pool, we could get rid of this. Let's see if it lets me stretch this. Oh, okay, so it lets me touch this. So what if we got rid of this? Is that why it's being weird? Well, actually, no. Let's go to the bottom of the pool. Are you telling me I can't get rid of this pool? Or change it? Hold on. That might be, like, a problem. Let's me get rid of these. Oh, there it is right there. Okay. Oh, but I can't edit it. Okay. Well, then. So much for keeping it. We'll, redesign this, I guess. I don't know. Just sell the pool and reconfigure. Oh, those are blocky. I can't touch. What about these? Maybe it's glitched in there because of the pool being here. We'll fix it in a second. Is it a beam instead? No, it's not. Oh. Oh, there wasn't even anything there at all? My bad. Here I thought I was like, freaking out here. Alright. Pool extension. This needs to go. 9 likes. Thank you, guys. So there's a video called When a Character Rejects Their Own Power System. Okay. And where are they getting that from? Like, are they referencing a show or something to, like, make their point? Although I feel like a lot of shows like that kind of play on that. A little bit of an OP hero kind of deal. I hate that I can't get the lawn from this side, so I might actually bring this to the wall. Let's just do that. I dislike the space here. And we will have to destroy now the problem with this is that is the that's the underground part, isn't it? That's probably why we can't do anything there. Let's save real quick. I wonder if it'll let me put the pool... If I get rid of this, I wonder if it'll let me streamline the pool across, but it'll still act as a ceiling. It'll just look kind of weird from in there. Let's see. Don't know until we try. Okay, let's get rid of this. We are going to carry this across. If it lets me. Oh. The piece we gotta sell. Got it. And I'm now stuck down here. Okay. A stool? Could I get out with a stool? Please let me escape. No. Not possible. Oh, you know what? The old extra workaround. Cinder block on top of stuff. Let me the heck out of here. There we go. We should just sell this too. We'll remake it. We will rebuild. Get rid of that. All this has gotta go. Seal it all. Suppose we should measure from here instead. You can make this bigger, though. I'm so greedy. I am so greedy here. Multiple anime, including Jujutsu Kaisen. Yeah. But I'm not sure if that's, like, messed up. Because at some point in time, like, your character has to exceed expectations. That's why they kind of pick, like, I'm the chosen one kind of character. You know what I mean? So the character has to eventually overcome, even at, like, great odds, right? Otherwise, like, the story would be kind of boring, you know? Against all odds, he succeeded or whatever, you know? Okay, that meets it perfectly. So, I mean, that kind of works. Let's enclose this real quick. So then if we do that, it doesn't have to be all the way to this edge. I would like it to be, but it doesn't have to be. I just want to be able to expand this area. But I do like that it's elevated, but I also hate it. We have to still see if the pool thing's going to work here. I have my doubts. Knowing my luck, it is not going to. Let's complete this real quick. I think that is the top there. Or is it one more? I bet you it's one more. Okay, we don't need to be that far. Oh, please stop. Come here. Stop. Just right here. Hopefully I can reach from here. Should be able to. I think, DJ, the only time I find that more of like an unbelievable type thing is if the character is like too OP out the gate. You know what I mean? I think what makes a really good story is you have a protagonist, you know, hero, heroine, right? That, against all odds, trains and overcomes the skepticism and all that other stuff to then succeed and defeat the foe, you know? And kind of like the argument for like a Mary Sue type character. No one likes those kind of characters because they always come across as like they know it all, and when they really should be novices at what they're essentially like, you know, being portrayed as, right? What else? We need a big enough thing for this. Should we stretch the pool out a little more? And actually, we could just make this the front door and just break apart this so that you can walk down the stairs to like a garden and stuff. But then it's like open. I think we need to enclose this in glass, if I'm being real with you. Pretty much, but what if it's a random character that's not the main character? I mean, if it's a random character, then yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Unless that random character comes in clutch later, and it turns out that they were a bigger, like, part of the story than they perceive to tell the reader, right? Or the viewer about. You know, which happens, right? Some of those characters kind of come in, and you know, get told that they're a certain character or whoever's somebody's trainer of whatever, right? They always try to, like, have an explanation for that kind of stuff. I don't know. I think it could be possible without it being too, like, contrite or weird. I might have to get rid of all that. And that means we have to connect all this. So let's do that. Let's just connect it. I don't know why I'm trying to, like, work around this so crazy like I am right now. I'm trying to widen this. Make it bigger. And actually, we can just keep that. Well, no, not this one, but the rest of it we can keep. But I feel like, at least in recent memory, I don't feel as if there's been a lot of characters like that, where they're just some rando that's really good. Unless it's like a parody, like a One Punch Man or something, you know, where it's more of like a joke, but still... It's like ridiculous beyond belief, right? Is the argument. I need to get up there. I need to get up there and see what that looks like. Really don't want to keep buying stuff here, but I guess we need to in this case. Let's just seal this off as if we are going to plan it that way. And I'm fine with there being, like, a piece here. See, like, maybe this kind of stuff we get rid of. Because this is supposed to be for the eating area, right? Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of a couple of these and make them just normal windows. Because these aren't rooms. I'll leave this one as like a little reading nook or something, but this doesn't really need to be here. This does not need to be here right now. Throwing off the vibe. But here's the stuff I was talking about, though. If we had come back and done all the outside and decided we were done and then realized we weren't, we would be redoing the outside of all this, you know? I don't know. We gotta figure out all the inside areas first before we just go for it. Oh, I should have just been doing that. It's fine. Alright, and let's rebuild this and fix this. Actually, we can make it one big window so they can see out to eat. That would be really nice, too. Let's do that. I'll have to bring this other thing over. Just get rid of it this way. What's the point of hopping around? We got a ladder. Let's use it. Oh. Sell. Can't reach those. Okay. Let's destroy this. We will make it a bigger window. Fear not, we will still carry the bubble aesthetics and other stuff to the other side. The rounded edge look we got going on everywhere. I might go inside to add the windows to this real quick. How can I reach that but not that? Okay. Get rid of this. Window. Now, some of this we might want to be careful of because we will have the edge to have to worry about. So maybe we just do something like this. I might scooch these over a little bit. There, something like that. Still keep that window from the front. We added these, that's fine. We will have to put some kind of a railing here. I think we've been going with this one. We're just going to do white for now. I'm actually shocked it let me put it over that. Okay. The pool. Can we do it? We will fix this here in a second. Let's get rid of this, because I think I want the pool to go out this far. We have to seal up the edge. Hard to tell here. I really hope this works. I hope this works. get rid of this. I'm going to try to bring the pool across this and see if it still makes a ceiling for this little tunnel here, because I would like to keep the tunnel for funsies, but we may be out of luck here. Needs to be flush with that. Okay. Pool time. Let me out. Me the heck out of here. So it begins. How far is this? That's too far. So what about... Okay, nice. So now we need to go down below and see if that is okay. Let's see. Does that mess up my, my tunnel plan here? Doesn't look like it. We got danger outside. Dean and them are upset. Something's going on. I mean, real talk, it's more than likely just a delivery, but he does get a little, you know what? I think this could work. Oh my goodness. Bro. Yeah, I think we do it. Because then we can make it like an escape for this prisoner... Not prisoner, excuse me. Patient of high security, like a Hannibal Lecter down here. And we'll try to make like a little vent or poster or something where he uses that to escape. I don't know, I feel like House Flipper has those type of little nods to everything, so we're going to try to do something like that. Okay. So, entertainment area, pool now added. Let's destroy this the rest of the way, and we'll add an opening. So I do like the thought of having like a little opening over the pool. That would be nice. Now that we know it worked, right? If it hadn't have worked, we would have done this a little differently, but this should work. Let's get rid of some of this. And we will round off the edge. We'll leave like a little spot for like a comfort spot, like a little shade here. Reattach this. I keep sinking. I really should make this even with this, though. You know what? I can actually do that. Let's carry this. Can I pick this up? If I were to... You know, actually, let's keep it like that. And we'll make the regular, this little part rounded off so that it looks like it's an opening. I'm fine with this being here. We just gotta seal this off a little better here. So let's actually do that. In fact, maybe we'll just make this a regular hallway. We'll make the entrance to the pool right here instead. Let's delete this. Oh, across, please. Perfect. And then this little edge is going to have this on it. Where are you? This. Let's complete this real quick. I should, in theory, be able to make this match. Like, I'll show you guys what I mean. So they kind of treated it like this, which is like a little ledge. So if we do that, and then we can readjust this to fuse with this. Kind of like what we did with the roof line. See how it kind of makes like the curvature happen? And then it'll like be from this to that. And then we'll carry the same thing across. So let's grab this again. This time though, we're only going to do from here. Like so. And then a micro piece. Now this will be interesting. We'll have to just kind of do this. Hey, John Paul. How's it going? There. And then this over. Now there's still a roof opening to the pool, but still matches the aesthetic vibe. And if we really wanted to go even further, you could do this. If it lets me. It might not let me. Hold on. I want this to be, like, on the ceiling. How come it's not working here? Not too bad. Dang, it's not gonna let me. I was gonna say, we could carry the piece across. Because I want to complete this. So how come it would let me do it up there, but not here? Come on, man. Oh, there it is right there. Come on, one more. Don't do this. Silliness. Well then. I might have to temporarily put something here. To be able to get what I want to get here. Okay. Let's try that again. No. Right there. Thank you. See what that looks like. I might hate it. Well, no, that's what I wanted right there. Yeah, this is right here. Now, can I delete this other piece without it causing me issue? Let's see. Yes, okay. We got it. We got it, guys. And I want to add a glass to this, because I do still like having this here. If it lets me. Dude. Yes. It's gonna be kind of weird, but... Why is it doing that? Oh, because I'm, like, right on the element here? Aw, don't do this. Don't do this. It's because it's uneven, too. Okay, hold on. Well, we're gonna figure this out. I might need to be on the ceiling for this. We might have to actually get rid of the other pieces first. We'll add these in a second. We gotta actually tell it where we want it, and then we'll input those other pieces on there. Place. Please. Okay. Also, 9 likes. Thank you, guys. And DJ saying, sometimes a character will use a gun to win an impossible fight against a powerful person. Yeah, but I mean, what if the gun has, like, a special, like, ability, though? I mean, every big boss has a weak spot as well. I mean, look at, like, what's a good big boss fight situation? I mean, like, look at, like, The Hobbit. That's a good one. Where you're seeing, you're seeing what's his name defeat Smog, right? With an arrow, an iron arrow. And it's not even like that big of a deal. It's like a harpoon-sized arrow, but I mean, it's a dragon, right? It just goes off of his hide. But legend told him that there is a under piece of his scale that got chiseled off that's close to his heart, that if he were to pierce it in that exact spot, they would be able to defeat Smog, right? So literally every odds against this guy who's just a hunter, right? A fisherman, whatever. And he used the knowledge of his ancestors to say, there is a spot there that I can use as a weakness to kill this beast. And against all odds, he shot the beast down, right? I think that could be something to your argument. Like, I know it's a more of like a harpoon versus your gun argument, but still kind of the same thing, right? It wasn't some kind of special arrow. It wasn't some kind of fancy, you know, catapult contraption. It was just an arrow, right? So I feel like I'm sure that there's some type of lore in there for that gun, or the spot where they hit them that has something like special going on. A situational like luck that gave this rando side character or whoever a chance to fell a beast, right? I don't think that's entirely unbelievable, considering there has been past, you know, things that have proved otherwise, you know? And I'm not saying you're not wrong for asking the questions and being like, that makes no sense, but I mean, I feel like a lot of stuff doesn't always make the most sense until you really kind of get the real story or the picture behind it, you know? It is not always meant to be, but sometimes when it is, the story always has that like one time, you know, fate, destiny situation, just like the protagonist argument. Why does a character get picked, right? You always find out later there's some other something to it for why they became the hero. Just a normal kid growing up as a farmer becomes one of the greatest fighters on the planet, right? It's just one of those situational awarenesses, and he's a hero. Against all odds, this guy or gal is a hero. I mean, that kind of happens in real life too. Like, you have someone who has generations of firefighters in their lifetime who did the job, they got it done, but against all odds, this guy saved like 10 people instead of the 2 he was statistically supposed to save. But he just overcame and went above and beyond what human capacity could tell him to do. You know? Shoot. Okay, so I want this hole to be here. We need to fix this. So, we need to get rid of this. Am I on the single piece? I am. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Let's get rid of the side here. We'll carry this across. I am going to seal the bottom of this. We will have to add this later too. Unfortunately, we will have to move this temporarily. I might bring this across so I can actually slide this here. I no longer want this to be open. So for the time being, we're going to close it maybe to right here. And keep in mind too, DJ, like, it's also just how the writer or the creator does it, you know? In some instances, not always making sense. Like, the author could have just picked some rando to be an OP character because they're basing it off of someone they know in real life, right? Maybe someone that inspired them, so they gave him like he's a side character that came in to help the hero, you know? And it's based off of someone they know. You definitely see that plenty of times in story writing, you know? An homage to someone that they really care about. Even if to a reader it's like, why, you know? Okay, we got this. While we're up here, because I don't think anything else is going to change right here, let's just fill this in. For right now. Okay. Then this is fixed. And now that is rounded to the best of our ability. This door is going to probably stay the same, but we're going to expand this across a little more, maybe. I want to give them enough space to have other activities going on. Although I just realized it's not really against the realm to have this be, like, something else here, though. Well, actually, let's leave that there as, like, a... You don't want someone to walk in there kind of deal. But I want it to look like someone worked right here on, like, the project, right? And that's how the one guy escaped. Too bad I don't got, like, a jackhammer or something. That'd be really cool if I could. Oh, they use smaller siding for this one. And what bigger siding for this? I didn't even notice that. Very well, then. Fix that, then. There we go. Okay. The rest of this. The rest of this. You know what? Now that I think about it, I mean, there would be people watching out here, right? But you don't want it to be too far out, because then I feel like, you know, someone could easily hop over the fence. So I guess let's keep it like this. We'll add a glass to this. We'll make it seating and other stuff in here, maybe more like a sunroom, and we'll add picnic tables and stuff out here. I do want to enclose this because I don't like that it exists this way. I hate it. Because I can't mow the grass, so we're just going to hide it. Hope this is the right spot. I think it will be. And then we can still keep, like, the round look here without it being too funky. And we will readjust this to fix the corner. See, I told you we'd solve it, guys. We got this. Easy peasy. We'll make it rounded right here. Complete this. And we'll fix this. Nope. Nope. Right here. Alright, and so now all we have to do is destroy this. And we can still keep the aesthetic there. Grab this. Wait, okay, I like this. My bad. Like that. Grab our coverage. We can put the door back. Okay, one more. All right. We have an area. I will more than likely still need this. Let's try to fill this in with a, oh, I wish I hadn't got rid of this. But, you know, at the time we didn't know. You know, there was a chance that we, you know what? Let's enclose this. So let's use this one up here. Closed. Kind of like the other side. We'll make it mirror the other side. Let's just make this white for right now. Railing. We will need that on. Technically the left side? Yes. Okay. Ooh, you know what? I had a great idea just now, because I thought about it. We should probably be making, we have it in the front and on the side, but this side wouldn't have a, accessibility. But we can make it come in from that front section, too. Which would be fine. Although... where does this go again? Let's see real quick. I just gotta know. But where does this go? Ah, it goes into the fountain. That's quite a shame that that would be the case, because now I have to find my way back in here again. Let's close that. That would be why. So let's instead snag this. Put this here. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so bad. Okay, hold on. Can I... was I able to crouch last time? Fairly certain I was able to. Let's just take this. Oh my gosh, please let me in. There. Let me back through there. And then we place this back. Nice. Like it never happened. Save again. Alright. Because then I was thinking if you were a patient that needed a wheelchair lift, you'd have one. And access, because unfortunately there's not really a way to put a lift right here. I kind of want to get rid of this. Just a little wedge here. That way it matches that, and we'll just make it a pass-through here. Ooh, I meant this one. Something like that. We change that. Perfect. Okay. Once again, not entirely sure these will be the colors, but we're just gonna work with this here. So to clarify, there is one group of samurai protecting the town with bows, swords, and other weapons. So, like, in regard to your example with the gun, is that what you're saying? Okay, we have a pool. I want to build that little spot. And the other group is samurai, but with flintlock guns. Okay, so you're saying it's the same example, so let me ask this. So then, the characters you're talking about, in what, like, way is, like, the god, like, situation put into that? Or is this guy with a gun just faced up against just great odds, like a number of people being like an issue, or like numbers to one versus a godlike character, right? I mean, another good example we could kind of call out. I mean, he was still a really great fighter, but I mean, you could look at like Samurai Jack as well. There was many times that numbers were the odds for him, and he always kind of pulled through. You know? But Samurai Jack also has tech and other elements imbued into the samurai tradition type stuff going on. Future with the past. Dystopia, you know? Sorry, guys. I'm using the single piece because I don't want to screw this up. This is probably the most I've ever used any of these shapes before, ever. Alright, we'll put this here. Stretch that. Okay, and then we should probably make some kind of stairs as well. So this is like a little seat area. Let's make stairs, or at least a good area to make a step down here. Ooh, not like that, like this. We'll make it from the corner, maybe like right here. Man, these are gonna be some slippery stairs. Like crazy slippery. Pray for yourself as you step on these little steps. Thing is, this pool's not huge, so I don't want to make it like too much. Like, you still want room to swim, you know? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That'll just have to be the case, and there's like a spot to swim. Unfortunately, we didn't really plan this out with our other stuff, but it's fine. It'll work. It will be fine. Alright. Accessibility here. That means I can't really enclose the window. Well, maybe we could still? Hold on, let's figure this part out real quick. So if we were to make a ramp, like right here. Let's say like this much. We need enough space for this to come out for a railing. Let's actually go one more then, and let's... Okay. I mean, we could still do the curve. Maybe. I think we could. Well, it's more like this group has guns. We're invading Kyoto. We're using them as a means to show off how powerful they are. Okay. And the show referencing Blue Eye Samurai. Okay, I'll have to watch it. But it doesn't sound too far off from just being like, they brought a gun to a knife fight. Which I think you said up top, right? Yeah, bring a knife to a gunfight. Yeah, that sounds like the exact situation. I'm just confused how... So is that in reference to your godlike one up top? Or were you talking about a different show for that one? We might have to enclose this part. Okay. But this particular one though is more so just like that. It's just exactly like Samurai Jack, who wouldn't usually use a gun, but uses a blade against someone with a gun. Got it. Oh, here we are doing this again. Shoot. How are we wanting to do this? Like I said, I know there is a way to make this look nice. I just don't know how to do it. We'll have to redo the other ones too. So if we do this, and we make it like this, so maybe we just have to do one each. Let's try it. Ooh. One. Nope. One. Thank you. Like that. Jo, are you good down there? You okay down there?
You get chewy.
Oh, okay. So if we did this... See, this isn't right either. This is so wrong. This is not what I want. I mean, it's still going to, you know, at least be like this, but not quite what we want. Alright, let me try again here. Hold on. I promise we will figure this out. It's like, what if we did 2 and 2? See if I can make this work with 2 and 2. There's the other 2. Let's sell these. Gotta wait for the crumblies to go away. Okay. Yes. Okay. Kind of what we want. So this one needs to just be... We would have to just make it all the way down, is what we're getting at here. Which is fine, I guess. Or we could just make it in like that. Let's try like this. Add our little thingy back. Okay, there. That looks a lot better. I think we need to do that for the other ones too, but just so there's like a live railing, even though we can't add this for the wheelchair ramp here. Let's seal this off here. And, I suppose we could expand this to the patio area here. I feel like I want to add plants there. So let's keep going. Let's see how far in we would need to go to cover all of this. I mean, I feel like for safety purposes, we probably would have to just do something like this and seal it off like this. We can make this area like a garden corner spot. Maybe we could add some little planters or something for the patients to do stuff with. But this here would work, because then we would have trees and plants. We need to fix the rest of this. Let's add the window and see if I can add back the corner pieces. I'm not sure if it's going to let me do that. It might be funky. And I feel like this is kind of cool, but what if the rain went the other way? Let's add a little thing here. Let's seal this off, maybe, right here. And let's make the, oh my gosh, please don't do this. How far out do we want to go? Like right here? Sure. Yeah, we'll mess with that there. And then we need to get rid of these little corners here. Add these back. There, then it matches that side. Let's finish adding the railing here. So nice that you can fuse that. So cool. I feel like the game didn't used to let you do that before, but maybe I'm wrong. This needs to be white. At least white for right now. Alright. So. Patio ramp done. Courtyard area added. Door access. You know what? I think I'm going to add windows to this other space here. Oh, not that. Are these from that to the... Oh, yeah, they are. How come it's not letting me add this here? Okay, there, it did that. That's weird. Complete this. I think that's an optical illusion, right? Oh, that one's too tall. Let's see. Oh, I understand. It's not all the way to the ground. Got it. Perfect. Okay. Fixed. Let's save. Okay. Entertainment area for the patients. I kind of want to add the squishy exterior inside. Let's do that real quick. This is kind of like an outside-inside type area, so I think it'd be cool if we did this. So it matches. Add a new one there. Squishy wishy. Legit. Alright. feel like we could technically add it here too if we really wanted to. Should we? Because otherwise it just kind of sticks out oddly. But then we'd have to do that. It'll be fine. It will be fine. Let's put our door back. Let's just do a white one, I guess. Just plain door. We will come back to this for redesigning color-wise what we're doing. Although the lighter brown isn't bad. We have kind of the interior flooring is this kind of color. It's a little lighter though. Okay, let's sleep real quick so we can see what the heck's going on. My bed. Ah, there it is. Gotta sleep out under the stars sometimes. Okay, after much toil, have we officially, minus this, completed everything? Outside. Or inside, I guess. We should probably decide that. Okay, seems like the 2 route was a better way to go. So let's fix this. One more. Oh, this is a lot longer of a, Nah, 2 is just the easiest way to go. Let's just do 2. That's already up to the railing, which it needs to be. It's 2 again. Just go with that. It's not going to be perfect. But as long as it looks even, I'm happy. I didn't like that it was all wobbly looking. Oh, I missed one there. There, something like that. Railing. Let's fix this one. See, I like the thought of having longer ones, but I think in this situation it's just not gonna work out. It's already almost 2 there. Let that chill for a second. I think so too, John. Before it was like all zigzaggy and crazy looking. We'll stick with this, even if it means not to the edge. Although I do like when it looks like it's right up to the edge. We can't win them all. So we'll pick our battles with this and stick with it. Oh, that one kind of has a little extra thingy to it. Well, it's fine. So maybe I could have done this maybe in 4s instead, so it's not so far off, but this is fine. Each one of them will be different, I guess. Oh my gosh. But it's an improvement. So we have multiple wheelchair ramps, including the one in the front, which we need to finish, actually. Fortunately, this one is going to be a little shorter of a ramp here. I'm trying to think if there's maybe an easier way for us to do that, but... I mean, well, there is a way. we could make it like this, so a ramp going up and then up. There definitely would not be room for a railing if we did that, and I wouldn't be able to use the scaffolding. Oh, I'm not sure about that. Let me think about that. But for now, let's do our room walkthrough. I know I got really sidetracked with that, but let's see if there's anything else besides this area that we want to change. So, let's start with the psych ward side. So we have a front lobby, receptionist desk here where these computers are. Let's close that. Maybe where patients or nurses or doctors, peeps can pick up the medicine that comes from downstairs, like the blood work, paperwork here. That's that. We will deal with downstairs later. I'm not worried about that because that doesn't affect the outside. So we'll leave that there. This doesn't matter. Windows, I think, are about where we want them to be. Please don't crash. Okay. We have an entertainment area for the patients that includes a pool. We'll add like some seating here. Access to going outside, maybe like a little garden spot or a place to sit under some trees. Sunroom to get some sun. Escape section for the patient that lives in the underground area, our Hannibal Lecter of the building. We're upstairs now. I'll leave this here for patients to chill in, but we'll add other, maybe like a TV along with our makeshift kitchen and stuff in here for the patients to eat at. Should be fine. This could be like a pantry or something. Okay. I think the only thing I dislike about our setup is, since we got rid of these stairs to make the patient's room upstairs, it almost makes me want to add them back, but we really can't. They have to just go out here to go up here. I mean, I suppose we could get rid of one of these rooms, but then we have to do that for all of them. Maybe these guys aren't allowed to leave. They have to always stay in here forever. Their food's brought to them. Not allowed out of here. Except for this toilet here. That's it. In theory, we could put the stairs back, but maybe make just like a zigzag stairs for this. Should we make stairs for the interior, guys? I feel like we kind of need to. It's up to the writer or author if they want to incorporate this trope to the story. No, yeah, that's what I was kind of mentioning that before. They could have added certain characters and stuff purely because it's, like someone they know or felt like they needed to add, you know? Could be the case. And I really want those rooms too. That sucks. I'm not gonna lie to you, realizing that I should have thought that through makes me a little sad, but I think it needs to happen. So we put stairs back. You know, maybe we make the rooms smaller. Hold on, if I were to add stairs, maybe make it go up this way instead. We'll probably have to get rid of all this to make it fit. I kind of like that better anyway, otherwise you have to figure out a railing for that. Let's go back up real quick. I still want the door to be here too. Temporarily. It can't be too much smaller because we have to be able to add, like a bed and stuff in here. So if we were to do this, one in, we might be able to add the 3 rooms for each one still. Let us be smaller. And in truth, this doesn't affect the outside, but now that I'm seeing this happening, I just kind of want to get it done. So that when it comes down to it, we'll be able to do what we want to do later. Without being impeded. Let's move these around. I might get rid of this other window here. I'll have to double check if this other one has the weird round window. It might. It does. Maybe we could make it work. I don't know. If I put this here, how big is this room? 11? I think that was the 11 brick right there. Let's leave that for just a second. Shut this, scoot this over 1, maybe 2. It's gotta be like right here. The windows will have to be over. Do still want to give them windows. Very tight windows, dude. So be like a dorm room. A psychotic dorm room. You guys chill with that? Psychotic prison dorm room. I mean, they are admitted. It's not like this is an apartment or like a condominium or something. This is, you know, a hospital type setting. So I don't think they're supposed to have some kind of crazy, ginormous rooms here. Let's rotate this now that I think about it. There. Then they have more space. Ooh, that need to be the other way. We'll go with that. And then we should be able to destroy this. We might have to get rid of this window here. Could we give them a room in here and still have space for the downstairs? Please say yes. Holy shit, we can. Okay. We'll fix it. I mentioned before how we would probably run into this problem. And I fell. Okay, hold on. Back around here. Okay. Oh, let me in. Thank you. Alright. Oh. Did not mean to do that. Okay. Alright. Finish this. Nope, just the edge. Ah, darn you. It's okay. Be fixed. We need to seal this up. We will fix it in a second. We gotta make the room first. This one also still kind of has this here. Well, actually, once we do this, it really will be the 11 room anyway. So let's do that. Pray the stairs fit. Door. We want it to open out. Yes. And we need this to be the other way. Perfect. Okay. Oh, let's change this to black. We can get rid of this. This does not need to be here anymore. I'm just going to take all this away because it just needs to be opened up anyway. Let's give them windows here. This guy will get the fancy special window, but the rest of these need to be these. Excuse me. Does that match across? It does. Well, oh no. The world is flickering here. We might need to, should we just make it all the same? I need to think about that. Stairs. Stairs are next. Are these connected? Yeah, they are. Wait. Yes, so they're actually this other one, but with an open thing on there. Open on the bottom, and this actually needs to be on the right this time. That's crazy. That's crazy, but it'll have to do. Stairs. In. Pray that the patient doesn't need to... isn't on some meds, you know what I mean, when they're going down there. It should be fine, though. And then this other upper area, I'm just going to leave it as another high security spot here. And these guys probably won't be leaving these areas. And the food will be brought up to them. And yeah. They'll have bigger rooms to compensate for the fact that that is the case. But anyway, so now that we've done that. All of this is chill. It stays the same. That means outside aesthetically it won't change. This is good too. This office is built how we want it. Will also stay like that. Did I leave... let me just double check. Did I leave the one balcony in here? No, it was for the bathroom, so we're good there. Area here is done. We decided not to add windows in here. This area is also good. Nurse's station, doctor's office back here. Patient rooms, 3 of them. Bathroom for this level. Okay, that won't change. This is the area we just messed with. They will have their own access downstairs, so this does not need to be opened. Unless necessary, all 3 rooms are set up. I guess we will leave them the special window. Nurse's area here. Director's area right here. That'll just have a shared balcony. Their bathroom in here for this level. And then next level is their entertainment room. This goes up here. This will be a cafeteria for them with like some seating and a sofa or something. Closed and not able to be opened. Bathroom for this level. Nurse's station. Waiting area. Chairlift. Rooms. Okay. We just did that. Down here, nothing is going to change here except we're going to add like a cafeteria type session here. This is going to go down to that already has a door with a security pad on it. And I believe everything is where it should be. So then let's go outside and finish what we got to finish outside. We're going to keep a door here. Additional desk here for like blood work stuff. Entrance, maybe some seats and stuff here for anyone admitting themselves or family member admittance. This is done. Pool area for entertainment is done. Sun roof. Front sun window. Garden. Yeah, I think we have everything where it needs to be. So, with that being said, I do like the white paneling for this, so I think I want to keep it, but I'm going to make some things different. So I think I'm going to make maybe some of the doors black. I know they had kind of a color theme going on with this, but I'm not sure if I want that or not. I know we copy and pasted all the windows to be that, but... I think I want it to be different. I also realized they added these little things here. Do we want to enclose that? These little wedges. Because otherwise, we would need to incorporate that to the other side. But I feel as if we probably shouldn't. I think we cover those and make them all one thing. Let's do that real quick. Just right here. I did not mean to do that. What did that just do? Shit. No. What have I done? Please say I didn't do anything. Oh, okay, good. I don't think it did anything. This other side? No. Okay, I think I think we're fine. Sweet. Okay. Here I thought we mucked up. We're good. Back onto this. Oh, let me out. We need to fill up this area here. I could probably reach it. Please say yes. Heck yeah, dude. Okay. Let's try not to bring this across like the other one did. Just a single brick layer. Nice. That area we don't have to worry about. We are going to add this bulb part to the top of that, so don't worry. In fact, we could actually maybe do the same with... Well, no. We'll make it flat, like we thought about. Stretch this real quick. So let's delete this one. And I can't reach that one. Move this. Might have to move this the other way. Please reach. I have to say, don't make my life harder. I need to be able to just get this here. Straight away. No gaps. I would say that's done. So we've done that. We finished the outer rim of this. We need to redo that. So perhaps we do the smaller ones for... Gotta finish filling this up here. I might just make this its own color. We'll make it like this for this. We'll actually have to climb back up there because we... Yeah, I think we finished the ceiling of this rooftop. So we gotta do the same for the other part that we just made. Grab this. I think we did the bigger ones up there. Oh, I did not. It was the smaller ones. Okay. There we go. And then should we, No, I think we should just make it the same as that. Make it too hard on ourselves here. We still gotta decorate this as well. And the tunnel. Nice. Could I place a ladder up here? We can. Please just stay right there. Big tiles. And the real question is, what should we do the outer pieces of the windows as? Should we try black? That would look really cool. Although I do kind of like this purple. I feel like we've used purple, or maybe we use orange. I feel like orange is like a decent hospital color, right? Probably not, to be real with you, but I don't like the thought of just making it all black and white, but maybe we do. I don't know. Reach. Nice. I'm in to see what it looks like. Still have to do the interior of the windows. I mean, let's see what it looks like with orange. I kind of want to know. And then maybe we do the windows and some other accents in it. You know what would be better indication for us? Let's look at it from the front. Because I believe both colors are in the front. So if we... I'm not against it. Let's try it. So if we were to copy the orange ones, color-wise, maybe we make the window pieces orange too. Did I not grab those? Does it only do the one side but not the other? That doesn't make any sense. It only does one side? I never knew that it did that, but I guess. Interesting. Okay. We'll make these white. Oh, you know, then I maybe shouldn't have changed those. It's fine. Go back up here. We still have to make a window for this, unfortunately. Man, so we've got to remember to change all these. Alright, let's finish these from the other side. It's already done. Are all these good? This isn't. Thank goodness for this, though. We would be in big trouble if it didn't let me do this. Oh, that's whatevs in there. That's fine. These I'm going to make white. Same with all those. So it's really these that we need to update. Oh, I can't get out of here. That's already white. Any other windows? These are already white, right? And this one is not? It is not. Okay, so let's edit this. And we'll carry this color across to all the windows. It's already white. Same with this. Same with the interior ones. We're going to make all the interior stuff white. Doors and all. Oh, it won't let me mess with that. That's fine. We'll change the door later. Okay. We didn't do a window in there. That's accurate. Okay, these are not the right color, so we'll change that. None of that needs to be changed. This does. Interior's already done. This is not done and it won't be changed. How come? Ah, because it is a completely different stuff here. That's fine. Completely different window. There aren't mutton bars, so... Okay, that's updated. This never had anything in there. Alright, so I think everything's been updated. Oh, except down here. Let's take this. We could carry some of these windows across as well. Not out of the realm. Oh, no, I need those to be orange. Alright, I think all of our other stuff is good. Oh, except this one. Gotta change all these back. We'll have to fix that later. Okay. Okay. Outside. Are we good? Let's edit this. Oh, you know what? Better yet, let's double check. What color is this? Pure orange 4. Okay. We're gonna make this orange instead. See if we dig in that or not. Only just saw that there's a little thing here. Before we get too far, though, was there a... Let's get this, and let's make this none. For the interior of the windows, so it's not circled. Circular. Okay. Well, now this way is different, so let's copy this. Fix this. Some parts of this we should probably consider just leaving like this. Is that how this is too? It is. We'll have to remember that. Plain for this. 10 likes, thank you guys. Plain for this. Operation Make It Orange, White, and Black, go. We're getting there. Slowly but surely getting there. White is going to stay like that. I need to take care of the ceiling. Ooh, I guess I didn't get the edges there. We'll grab those in just a second. Need plain for the edges. Nice. Okay. This is looking good. Could also make the, you know, we'll make that white inside. So let's actually grab this, and we are going to just make it without anything. Let's do the windows with this. Normally we would be painting this black or something, but we are going to make this part of the window now, so it'll be white. Okay. Same with this. We'll make the interior of the window and doors this. And we will have to remember that we want this edge to be the front white, but the rest not. I think I need the smaller ones for this. Let's grab that. We're gonna have product everywhere, you guys. It's gonna look crazy here. Hopefully not for too long, though. Interior is gonna be orange. Don't worry, we are gonna add the weird little thingy here, just like the other side. I might make this white, though. For this part. Okay. Nice. I'm not sure how that looks so different, but whatever. It's okay. Just pretend we don't see that. Oh, we need to delete this, though. And it needs to be this. Actually, all of this would need to be the rounded piece, huh? I think so. Yeah, it does. It does need to be that, but we can't do the whole thing because we have to be able to grapple it. It has to be able to, meet the edge here. My bad. We'll make the whole thing like this. It's fine. Okay. Sure. We'll go with that. And then this needs to be fixed. So that it's rounded like the rest of this. Gotta delete the edge. Cool. And this little edge here. Nice. Another subscriber. Nice, DJ. That's what I'm talking about. I can't see. Let's go to bed. But I think this is starting to look good. We should maybe do the exterior stuff first, like the ledges, before we continue our other escapade here. Oh my gosh, we're already at 3 hours almost. Dang, dude. Dang nabbit. Do we feel as if that is too much orange? And perhaps we should just do some of this in white? Like maybe this in white instead? To break that up? I think we do. And actually that works out because we could make this just plain ceiling up here. I think that's the bet there. It doesn't seem so intense. You know? And this can go right here. We could have just done this. It's gonna look so crazy. We might need to fix that. Hold on. Hold the phone. We might need to actually fix that. It's not gonna work. Not one bit. Really? Oh, yes. We need to put this back as just white then. Oh, wait, why did it change the color of that? That's really weird. Is this not the plain one? What? It's a single sheet with no cut pattern. Why did it add the pattern? Well... maybe we broke it? What if we just bought a new one? There we go. Weird. Very strange. Goodbye. I don't want you here. You're gonna confuse everything. Alright. There's that. So I wonder if I had done the smaller size, would it resize it correctly? No, it still looks weird. It still looks strange. Oh, well. We need to get rid of this. Right? Thought that was, just a regular wall. Oh, there's like this whole thing here. Let's get rid of this. Okay. Orange. Plain. So we can get the interior of these. 11 likes. Thank you, guys. Finish this. Now that it is all cleaned up. Man, this is probably the most light-colored design I've ever done in my life. Okay. We got the bottom. Chill. I could maybe get away with making this a little smaller so it doesn't look so weird, but... let's try it. If I make this not as big, because technically it just has to be rounded right here. And then we fix this with this. That feels better. Okay. Orange and white and black. So let's consider, let's make maybe the railings here black instead. Okay, and we copy this to our other railings. It won't let me change it from this one. Very well then, we'll change it ourselves. Oh no, those are already black that I wanted. We already had the idea an episode ago. Is this one already the same too? Kind of. Let's update this so the steps are the same. Okay. Where are there steps that are ground level? Oh, out here. There are steps out here that are ground level, so let's... Oh, this one. There. Change this. Boy, this place, I will tell you, is quite the work in progress, but we're getting there. We are getting there. Slowly but surely, we are making it all aesthetically the same. For our hospital psych ward here. I'm trying to think. Other railings that are not... we will add some to this ramp. We gotta figure out if we want to extend this ramp to be like a zigzag ramp, so you go up one and then up this way up there. That honestly might be better so that we can make sure that you can add a railing without it being too tight of a fit to get up here. I guess. I suppose that will probably be the case. Let's finish this. I'm not sure if I want this to all be the same or not, but... A lot of this is going to have the other wood, so it's not just all going to be this. But most of it is going to be this. Feels like we're making, like, Dr. Oak's lab or something. This looks like a Pokemon facility, not a people facility, but oh well. It'll just have to do. We do have an indentation on this side. Do we want to stress ourselves with that? We really just gotta recover it, reskin it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to use this one. It's okay. We're gonna need a lot of this anyway. I should probably make the overhang, real talk. Because I should make a porch thing for this, too. Hey, DJ. How's it going? I gotta add the corners to this real quick. Singles. Could make this kind of cornery that way too. There we go. Not too much. I think we finally got the inside done enough where we can start working on the outside. So we're just, we're working on the outside. And I'm praying that as we go, I don't have anything else I want to mess with here. But we probably will. Real talk. I always got stuff I want to change, or I see that I muffed up on here. Come on, one more row up, please. There we go. Ooh, you know what else would be kind of cool, too? If we carried that one across, could we, I mean, we could. Hold on here. We could just make it a ledge like the other side was. Should we? And we can make that orange. I said the orange might end up being too much, but I'm willing to give it a risk here. How should we cover it? Probably just plain. Let's see. Let us see how we feel about this. It's gonna look a little weird with that other piece there, but oh well. I guess if we did that, that would be okay. Kind of makes me want to add the whole thing, though. I might add it. AKA, we're going to lower the windows a little bit, if that doesn't break the bank here. Because then I'll be able to make the bulb corner like how we had before. Add this piece. Ladder. We have so much stuff going on. Why can't I put that there? Is it just gonna make me overlap it? I mean, I guess we could. But then it's not gonna look right. So how come it wasn't letting me put that there? Interesting. It let me do it up there, but why not this corner? Maybe because there's nothing below, so maybe it'll let me attach it below once I get the top done. But that's kind of... it's kind of dumb, but... let's try to take this back one, add a brick instead, and then put this there. Ah. That was the issue. And then we get rid of this. Nice. And then we readjust this. Cool. Ooh, don't do that. Actually, we could just... well, no. Well, yes. We could. Is it really so bad that it goes like that? Where we'd want to lower all the windows? What would it look like if I lowered the windows one in here? I guess it wouldn't be that big of a deal if we got rid of this. Technically doesn't need to be rounded. So let's... oh, you know what? I just realized my fix here. I put it too far over. Alright, and then sell this. Put a regular brick here. Nice. Then we should be able to cover it with the white. Without a problem. Go up there too. And right there. All right, I think we try this. I need orange. This is a very clean doctor's office. I'm not sure how the how they keep it so clean, but they do. Mm-hmm. Oh yes. Impeccably clean. We need to get rid of the rest of those and then figure out our bump there, and then we can cover it. So let's actually do that right now. Let's see, we have this, which has this weird insert too. It's really just going to go across, to be honest, because I want this to go all the way around. Let's crouch. I'm going to need to add a brick here real quick. Ooh. This will be interesting. Yes, Joe?
Are you rolling long, or are you close?
No, probably not too much longer. Why?
Okay.
The potatoes? Well, I'm not going to be doing those this very second.
9 ounces. Alright, I'll talk to you when you're done.
Okay. There, see what I'm talking about where we bring it all the way across? So if we do that... That'd work. I can't go down this way. So now I need a ladder that's, like, up in this section. Unless we decide to do, like, what we did before and just make it only a partial. Maybe we just do that. And just make it like a, more of like a flat plane there. Like that. Get rid of this. Add this. Oh, right there. That could work. And that's how we carry the orange across. I was kind of trying to decide how we could do that without it looking really weird. I think my only issue is part of this will have to, maybe we'll make the underneath part of this white, like this side, so it's not too orange. So that we could then change this to be orange instead. We'll keep this white. Make this lined up here. Sure. I need to get back up there one more time. I just realized I gotta cover this. Oh, don't do that. And we'll cover that. We gotta make sure we get all the details. Play it safe so I don't break something I shouldn't. Alright, now this bottom one shouldn't have an issue. We should be able to make this rounded here. Unlike this one. Because it'll share with this one. Right here. Which actually we could... We could just take this all the way across. I wonder why we decided to keep that. It's fine. Let's fix this then. I think I know for sure we have to keep... Well, oh, no. We have to keep, we can only carry this part across so far, and that was our problem. Hopefully that doesn't mess up our railing here. Oh, no, that does need to stay. So one like this. And then we need to readjust this. Alright, is that what we want? Pretty much, and we need to carry it the rest of the way. Can I scoot this over a smidge, or no? No, actually, we need to make it the whole thing. Oh, okay. Cool. Here I thought I was gonna break something. We will need to leave the edge of those. So let's get rid of these. So we have to be able to put the little corners on. Readjust this. Try not to fall off if we can. Oh, we need to adjust this first. Top one first. What a project. Can I push this forward? I cannot. Maybe I could reach? It looks like I could. We have to break this piece only. Add this. I love that I can actually reach this. That's crazy. Except for this part. Might have to jump back to this. Nice. Grab this. Alright, once we get this little ledge done, I guess we'll call it an episode, you guys. We've been on for quite a bit. But we've gotten a lot done, though. Like, a lot done. Very productive episode. I think the inside is at least officially laid out. Design-wise, we kind of have an idea of what we want to do. So I guess that's a good thing. Fix that later. Okay, can I reach it from here? I could. Let's delete the rest of this. Now this one, except this one, we should be able to complete. So let's actually just... Let's finish the top first. This has to be brought over to this. And then this one we will need to build a random brick because it won't let me put the little corner piece without an anchor. There we go. Fix this. Well, oh, I guess we could have just... You know what, never mind. It's not technically a corner, I guess. It'll still look rounded with the other piece here. And then we make the top part like this. Oh, no, one more. One more. This one. So that I can put the corner piece on here. Alright, perfect. And then let's destroy that. Extend this. And then I should be able to add this. And if I can avoid falling down, we were doing so well. You know, I almost want to, you know, let's do it. Let's do this. We should be able to, stop. We should be able to put the corner here, and then we make this like a fatter one since there's nothing else here. No. Corner piece. Sick. Okay. I think that'll do. Grab the orange. I love how these cover the whole span. It's very helpful. Not what I wanted. Alright, I'll have to jump off of the other highest part here to get this top thing. Oh, I don't have a higher part on this. It's on this one. Of course, I can't do that, can I? Maybe I could jump to this? Okay, there we go. You'd be able to just do the top part of this. Okay, and then we would just need to carry this up there and make a similar little bubble thingy on that. And then we've got like a little design thing there. We're going to do the tip top of this to carry it across. We can then face the rest of the building, like cover it with something. And that'll be outside, minus topiary and pavers and stuff like that. But I'm thinking it's starting to look a little more like a cohesive building now. We've been on for a while, so we are going to call it here, guys. Tomorrow I will be back on, and we are going to finish the exterior and the garden area, and then whatever time we have left, we'll start heading inside and working on the rest of the inside of this building. 11 likes for the stream, guys. I appreciate you all. Any last words before we call it for the day? Well, at least for right now. I will be in my time at Sandrock this evening if you guys want to join me for that. Love to have you. Lurkers as well. Chatters, everybody. Add that here too. Maybe save while we're here. And also to our members, thank you, members. Alright, chat, everyone, you have a good rest of your day. I'll see you tonight or I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Bye, guys!